So if you bought a 2012 Toyota Camry SE, and I think the XSE also, and you don't have a rear view camera on the back of it, and you still have your factory radio in it, like so, you could be in luck to go out the easy route. Go on Amazon, get you one of these. See if I can put the link in below. I'm not affiliated with them or nothing. This here is a factory reverse camera, backup camera for the Toyota Camrys, I think 2012 to 14 SE and XSE. But before you do that, you want to make sure you can do it. So what you want to do is pop these off, these side pieces off here. Take your shifter knob, screw it off, pop it up. Pop this here up. Your little console piece here. I guess we got to open that. Give me 1 second. Okay, we back recording. I had to go get the key because I need to get this in neutral. So I'm just gonna push the parking brake down because I am on a hill. Turn the car on. Let me just show you right here. That is no reverse camera. Come on, load up. It's loading. I'll take it and put it in reverse. Nothing. Okay. When we come back after installing, that should work. So, but what you want to do is lift up here. Get this popped up out the way, and you look down in here. Ooh, way down in there. Let's see. Way down in there. You see that right there? Connector on the right there. Let's see. That should be the connector for this piece out of the kit. All right. Let's see if she fits. I might get up in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of dark in there. She goes right in. That's for the reverse camera hookup. So we're going to take it back out for now. And then that'll be like one of the last things we do. So let me pause this and get myself prepared, and I'll bring you along. Okay, I'm gonna pop the trunk. Yes, this is a female's car. Go get yourself one of these little plastic tab poppers, retainer poppers, or whatever you want to call it. You want to remove all these little pieces here on the inside of the trunk lid. I'm gonna pop those out. I'm gonna pause it, pop those out, and bring you back. Well, let me see if I can show you how to pop them, in case you don't know. Let's see here. What I do, I just take it in there, give it a little pop like that. Now I can pull it out, right? And I just set them here. It holds them for me. Nice little spot. So I'm gonna get the rest of these out and get that pulled off, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so we got the cover pulled off. So what we're looking to do is remove this section here, this whole section here, because that's where we got to install the camera at. So what's holding that on are these two 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Yeah, those 5 bolts. And these light clips, I believe, also. So we're gonna go get a, let's go to the trusty driveway toolbox. We got a Milwaukee 10mm socket. And what I'm gonna do is just remove all these nuts. I'm gonna finish doing that because I need 2 hands, and I'll bring you right back. Won't take long, I promise. Told you, won't take long. So we got all the nuts removed. They got some kind of plastic retainers there, right there. I don't know if those are gonna pop out easy. I have to squeeze them. I think I have to squeeze those. Let's get the lights disconnected. License plate blanks. Let's see if we can pry up on this. Nope, can't pry up on it. Let me pause this again. I'll bring you right back. Here we go. We're back. Okay, I jumped the gun and disconnected the lights because, as you can see, they didn't have to come out. So we're gonna lock those back in. Since we're under here, go ahead and hook the electrical back up for them. Less things to forget. Now we have this here to work with. And if you can look real good, you see right here, these 2 lines. I don't know if that's showing up on the camera. These 2 lines right there, that's where you want to drill a hole at to mount that camera. So we'll bring it over here to the driveway toolbox. Set it there. Let me get set up and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna show up good or not, but that's the best I got since I gotta use 2 hands. But you can see right here, it's 2 lines right here. If you flip it up like this, you can see these 2 indentations. One right there and one right there. So you want to drill a hole for the camera. This is right here. Should be 3/16 hole you want to drill. And you want to put it in between these, centered as possible. You ain't got to be perfect, but best as possible. And you want it close as you can to the back, and try to hide the camera more if you want, or you can put it however you feel. So with that being said, I'm just going to use a step bit, and should be 3/16 should be the right here. The 3rd one. So we're gonna get the drilling so I can get it where you guys can see it. I'm just gonna eyeball, and I'm gonna put it about right there. I think should be far enough back. I'm gonna go a little up more just to be safe. About right there I'm gonna put it, and I'm just gonna go slow. Taking my time. Don't want to rush it. That looked like it might be it there. Okay, let's get the camera pulled through to be sure. Okay, let's see. Taking that baby off. We're just gonna do a test fit right now. I'm not putting the sealer on it. And let's see. Oh, it's perfect. Right? There we go. Let me pause this and bring y'all back. So inside the kit you would have found this. You got a nut and some adhesive sticker. Okay, I thought I was still recording. Somehow I lost you guys there, but you guys get the picture. I used the adhesive to stick that on, and I put the nut on it and snugged it down. Didn't try not to over tighten it while I was making sure that the camera was straight as possible with these two lines. So now we got that done. I'm gonna run the wire for the camera up under this light here. So I'll pop that back out because that's where it needs to go. Unfortunately, I can't film and do it at the same time because I only have two hands. And so I'll bring you back. Okay, so this is what I was showing you. I just ran the wire up under there, and I made sure it was at the bottom section of that instead of the top, so we don't get any water going in. And then I'm just gonna pop this back on. And I shouldn't have to show you guys how to put the nuts back on and all that, so I'll bring you back after that. So I just thought about something before I get too far along. I just hooked the wires up for now. I grounded this wire here that needs to be grounded to right there just for now, and I'm just gonna hook the rest of this up and do a dry fit just to make sure it works before I get too far. So I'll bring you back. Okay, so we got it hooked up, dry fit right now. Wire isn't crimped, it's just twisted together. We're gonna take the key, put it in, and we're gonna throw it in reverse. Wow, look at that. We have reverse camera, and it's pretty simple, centered up for that camera being mounted off to the left side. So let's go ahead and finish the install. Okay, so we got that mounted. Everything looks good there. We got the wires coming through here. So what we're gonna do is just run the wires along with this wire loom here or down here, and then we'll do our connection right here, somewhere around there, with some zip ties. Probably put some tape around this to keep it from separating, because I don't think it locks in. Let's see. Yeah, see, I just pulled it apart there. So let's get that rerouted, and we'll get this fabric put back up here, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so we got all that button back up. We got the wire. I just looped it a loop, hooked it around. It worked out perfect. Now we hanging right here. So what I did was cut this ground wire short, and since I couldn't find a good place to mount it to, I just made my own spot right there at the back of the trunk. So we got a good ground there. Now we have to run this wire, the rest of this wire, through the front so we can get up to where the radio is, connection for the radio is. So I'm just going to tuck all this back in. This should be pretty simple for you guys to figure out how to get open and close if you got this far. I had to pop out some retaining clips for this one. There. I had one up here. And these are just what we call Christmas trees. They just push in. Now my other phone's ringing. Recording with one phone, got the other phone ringing. Let me pause you guys. Okay, phone call over with. Yeah, so we had this one here. You guys know how to do that. We had that one there. That's the Christmas tree style. You just put your tool in there, Just put your tool up under it and just pry it out. Easy peasy. Then you can pull all this back and do whatever you had to do. Whatever I showed you, however you want to do it. Then you want to pull the seat open. Come up to the inside of the car. You have this right here. You want to get this off. So what you want to do there is just grab it. Get your fingers up under it and give it a good tug. Pop it up. Same back there. Throw it out the way. Get this weather strip and put back in place. So I like to make sure the wires coming in up under the seat here, up under there, and up under the seat belt. So when they pulling the seat belt, it's not interfering with the wire. It's not pulling on it. So I'm gonna pull that through, and then we'll work our way up through the front, and I'll bring you guys back. I guess I might as well show you guys this part. So from back here, I just push the wire, the RCA connection there, and set it right there. And I come up here from where the seat is, and you can see it there. It's a metal pipe there. I just pull it up under the metal pipe, and we can pull it through some. It's got a knot in it, so we want to take that knot out because that's going to end up getting jammed somewhere. Hold on a second. Okay, so from here, I want to bring it behind the seat belt, and we can pull it through here the rest of the way. So we just keep pulling, 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 pulling. We don't want it super tight, just like that. And we can tuck all this stuff back in place where it goes. And then we can let the seat back up. Now we can work ourselves here. So I just like to get it in there, tuck it into these little spots here, and you take it from here, go behind this seat belt, come up to the driver's seat, and pull it through just like you did from back there. Just pull it on through. Pull it on through. Then we're gonna pop this one up here. Same thing. Pull up, set that out the way. We're gonna make sure we tuck this wire up under this middle section because we're not popping that out. I'm not going through all that. Just make sure you get it tucked under there. Kind of hard to do it with one hand, but I think it's doable. So I got it started right there. And what you can do, since you started right there, just keep this pulled out. You come on this side, get it started on this side, and just give it a quick tug, and you should be good. Pull it back. No, it's just, well, I guess you could finish tucking away. Let me pause this and come back. Got to use two hands. Here we go. So what I did, I let the seat all the way forward, so I was able to use two hands. See, I got it tucked in there nice, out the way. You can't see anything. And get that pulled tight. We'll come back to the back side. And what I like to do as I go along, I like to finish up. I don't want to have to come back and finish up. So I like to go ahead and knock it out before I get too far. Alright, so this here, the way these goes in, this gets pushed in through the top hole right here, and then this locks in on the side. So you just want to make sure that's done right. Weather strip has to be on the top. Get the back side lined up first. What's up with this weather strip kinked up like that? I'm gonna use two hands. Again, gotta bring you back. Okay, got that done. Actually, weather strip goes under that piece. We're gonna work our way to the front now. Make sure we tuck the wires in as we go. Keep it tucked under. Got 3 slots we can utilize here. Toss the rest inside. Let the seat back again. Make our way around town. Okay. Get that tucked in under here. You guys get the picture though. You want to route this wire all the way around to where you come out in here, up under there, so you can make the connection there. I'm going to do that right now because it's taking forever and it's frustrating only using one hand. Sorry I ain't got no way to prop the camera up so you can see it, but I have to bring you back. Okay, so I have everything ran. So basically what I did, I ran it up under this piece of interior here. Can't get a far away shot, could I? Yeah, so we came under here, right? And I came up under here, and then it came up around, and then we got the carpet right here. So I tucked it up behind the carpet, made sure I pushed it down pretty good. And came all the way around through the carpet, all the way up to here, and then I tucked it up under that piece of interior there. And that's where I pulled it out through here. All right, got a bunch of excess wire here, but nothing we can't tuck in there. And I made my final connection here. So what we're going to do is run this up in here. Oh yeah, if you can see it down in there, plug it up. Bam. Give it another test run. The hood's pointing up at the sky now, so we should see the sky. Let's see. Put it in reverse. Oh, look at that. We see some clouds. Let's go close the hood and see what it looks like. That's what we should see over there. That's what we see. See what we see. Got a little glare on it, but you guys get the picture. We have reverse cameras, and it says check surroundings for safety. There we go. There's a picture there. So I'm gonna get all this button back up and let them know it's all done. That's the cheapest way. I think that thing was like $100 and something I was told on Amazon. I'll find it, put a link to it. If you got that 2012 to 14 Camry SE, or I think the XSE, and you pop this out, pop this apart and verify you have that connection down there, you should be good to go. Thanks for watching. If it helped you out, or if you liked the video, please like and subscribe.